Salam and welcome everyone. So today we're going to be working on the question on the screen that says an ideal heat engine has a hot source of 40 degrees Celsius. At what temperature must the cold sink be if the efficiency is to be 10%? So the first thing you have to note is that we've been told the temperature of the hot sauce. So the temperature of the hot sauce is 40 degrees Celsius. And as we know in chemistry, we have to, anytime we're giving degrees Celsius, we have to go to kelvins. So we just have to say temperature of hot sauce would just be the 40 degrees Celsius that we know plus 273.15. So the temperature of the hot sauce becomes 313.15 kelvins. Now we're also told to ask, they also asked at what temperature must the cold sink be if the efficiency is to be 10%. So we see that the temperature of the cold sink, we absolutely don't know what that is because for those of you who don't know, we're dealing with an ideal heat engine. So there's usually a hot source, okay, and then there's also a cold sink. So we were told that the cold sink is what we're going to be looking for, and we're supposed to determine what that is if the efficiency, which is just this, is 10%. Now, if you notice, I didn't say 10%, I said 10 divided by 100. And the reason why I'm going to do that, I'm going to explain in a second. Or the reason why I did that, I'm going to explain in a second. You have to note that for efficiency, the formula is simply this formula right here. Efficiency equals 1 minus temperature of the cold sink divided by the temperature of the hot sauce. So that is basically the formula. So now, dude, that's the whole point why I'm putting this in 10 divided by 100, because efficiency is usually a value basically that would end up being like a decimal. Majority of the time, it's a value that is in decimal. So that's the reason why I have to go from percent to fraction, and then, of course, from percent to fraction to decimal. So 10 divided by 100 is the same thing as 0.10. So we have the temperature of the hot sauce. We have the temperature of we have the value for efficiency, and we're supposed to determine that of the cold sauce. But before we go ahead, let us not forget that we can rewrite this formula so that it's easy for us to do the math. We can say efficiency, okay, using this formula right to the left, minus 1, okay, is equal to negative TC divided by TH. So this is just basically something that can happen. So when we have this, we can just simply substitute what we have. Substituting what we have, let me make this like a two-part system. So let me rewrite this. My is equal to negative TC divided by TH. So the efficiency will be 0.10 minus 1, okay? Negative TC, okay? So since it's the temperature of the cold sink, divided by 313.15 kelvins. So 0.10 minus 1 is the same thing as negative, okay, negative 0.90 equals to negative TC divided by 313.15 kelvins. Of course, you cancel out the negative. So what this is ends up being is, I'm just rewriting it. So you end up with 0.90 is equal to TC divided by 313.15 kelvins. Okay. So of course you cross multiply. So the temperature of the cold sink would be 0.90 times 313.15 kelvins. So the temperature of the cold sink would be 281 0.835 kelvins. So yeah, that's basically it. But the thing is, since we have our temperature and we know it is in 5 sig figs, let us just rewrite this in 5 sig figs. So the temperature of the cold sink is actually going to be 281.84 kelvins. And that is basically how you answer the question. So this is basically the answer to the question. Temperature of the cold sink would have to be 281.84 kelvins in order for you to have an efficiency of 10%. So yeah, that's basically the answer to the question. If you have any questions, please put in the comment section. If you have any suggestions or concerns, also put in the comment section. If you're a student who's trying to succeed in all your STEM related courses, whether you're in middle school, high school, or college level, I am the tutor for you. I help students succeed as well as improve in all your STEM related courses throughout the academic career. So if you would like to know about my services or would like to book, even if it's a free session, you can email me at shahabitutoring@gmail.com. I wish you guys all the very best. Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh.